Welcome to 5385 Lookout Ridge Road. This video is going to be a walkthrough of the systems in the building. This is a 12,500 square foot house with 6 garage spaces that comprise another couple of thousand square feet. The systems in the house are very, very complex, and I want to walk you through what's here. So coming into the system room here, this is an easily 250 square foot room. First thing you see is a main panel. The main panel has about 10 sub-panels on it throughout the house, and controls the electrical system. This system here, that is a pressure bell for a water pressure system. In the event that the house doesn't have enough water pressure, this can be used. All 12,000 square feet in the house have radiant in-floor water-based heat. As a consequence, we think that the guy who built the house wanted to add something to ensure that there was enough pressure to get heat throughout the house. We did speak to one of the guys who worked on the construction of the building, and said that he didn't think this had actually ever even been turned on. Behind that, that's just all of the plumbing for all the outdoor water spigots and that sort of thing. Coming around a little bit, you'll see these boxes. There are 2 in the frame right now. There are actually 9 on this whole setup here. 3 of them are dedicated. These are boilers. 3 of them are dedicated to a swimming pool that doesn't exist. At least 1 or 2 is dedicated to hot water heat for the garages, and then the rest are for the hot water heat throughout the house. Coming still farther over, you can see these 2 large white things here are domestic hot water heaters. There are 5 bathrooms in the house, so it's an awful lot of hot water that can be generated. Presumably it must be there to help with the swimming pool at some point when that gets made. You can see on the wall, and then also as I tip up here to the ceiling, there is an endless amount of copper piping throughout this room. Coming further over again, this is a holding tank for the fire suppression system in the house, and our plumber says that it is in operation. And as we come around into this corner, you can see that this panel here and the small box that's attached to the door on the left, this is actually the control system for the both the hot water heat and the air conditioning and forced air in the house. The house has 9 air conditioners, 9 air handlers that look like this. And it apparently has 38 individual sensors throughout the house. All those sensors come back to these panels here. That small box on the left of the frame is supposed to be the brains of the operation, and there's supposed to be a laptop that plugs into it. That laptop should have software on it that allows you to control everything in the house. Unfortunately, the person who owned the building took the laptop with him, and our HVAC guy and IT guy have not been able to figure out how to truly gain control of the HVAC. That said, the power is on now. It's a little warm outside. It sounds like the air conditioners are on. This winter when we had the house and the power was on, the baseboard heat worked the hot water in-floor heat worked just fine. So it looks like all of the systems work. It's more a matter of gaining control of them. We do have an estimate from the IT and HVAC guy that could be in the $50,000 to $75,000 range to truly gain control of all of this or replace it with something that's wireless. There are 2 air handlers here. You can see there are 2 more on the far side of the basement, and there are 5 up in the attic. Those 38 sensors that I spoke about control 9 different zones, so there are 9 air handlers, 9 air conditioners for those zones, and I think it probably creates a much more efficient way of heating a house and cooling a house this large. Finally, coming this direction, you can see these panels here. This is called Centralite. One of them has been popped out of the wall. But this is what controls the lighting system in the house. It's a smart lighting system. You can plug a laptop into this and program every single light switch in the house to do whatever you want. If you want one light to turn on, one light switch to turn on every light in the house, that's the sort of thing that can get programmed. Up above, you can see this manifold here, and there's this is just what the hot water in-floor heat systems look like. These panels are all over the house and manage different zones in the house. So that is basically it for what's here in the control room. It is a very, very complex room full of complex equipment that is pretty daunting for a lot of buyers, and certainly something that we've had an opportunity to answer a whole lot of questions on. That's it. Thanks for watching.